Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John and today I've got a book review for you, and this book review is going to be for the novella The Girl in the Basement by Ray Garton. Alright, so this is one that was part of my prompt or whatever for my that 70s horror reading challenge, so it was for the one. I cannot remember what the title of it was, but it was the one, read a book with a creepy or evil child in it. And I'll flat out tell you right now that this book, The Girl in the Basement, the child in this movie is both. She is creepy and she is evil, alright? So, what this book is about, and part of it is told in first person, and it centers around this kid named Ryan, and when he's writing in first person, the first thing he tells you that he is in a foster home, and he's been in several foster homes over the years, and he says that foster homes are like a gun, and trigger warning and no pun intended, but he says like a gun. Sometimes a foster home is a bullet to the brain, and sometimes a foster home is just a click, all right? And he gives you a comparison for both. The bullet to the brain, he talks about this one foster home where somebody makes him do something he doesn't want to do, if you get my drift, all right? Anyway, so he is at this foster home. He's got a girlfriend in this foster home. She's really cool. She's sweet. Trying to remember her name. I'm drawing a blank on it. But in the basement of this foster home, kept away from everybody else, is this girl named Maddie. Maddie is 10 years old. She stays in the basement. They bring her out of the basement for about an hour every day. She's, excuse me, good Lord, I'm so sorry about that. She is a plain looking girl. She's kind of, sounds like she's kind of heavy, all right? But yeah, and she doesn't hardly speak to anybody, and she kind of gets Ryan's curiosity because the girl that Ryan, is dating or whatever. She tells him that this girl, this Maddie, just freaks her out because Maddie told her one day, she said, "You're going to be sad for the rest of your life, or sadness will follow you for the rest of your life." So he's a writer. He likes to write. So it gets his curiosity. So he goes down to visit this girl, and the first time he talks to her, she sounds like a 60-year-old man that's been smoking cigarettes, you know. He's like, there's no way this could come from a, you know, and he's right, because Maddie is possessed, so to speak, all right? And it's really strange what the reason why she is down in the basement. She is down in the basement because the people that run the foster home, the husband and wife that run the foster home, have got a deal with the government to keep her in this foster home, and they come down every like once a month or something like that, and they talk to her, and she makes all these weird predictions, and it's got a lot to do with war and things like that. And they provide the parents, or the foster home parents, with all kinds of neat stuff like pinball machines and video game consoles and stuff like that for the kids and for themselves. Yeah. But yeah, the scenes in this book between when Ryan is talking to Maddie, and Maddie is just completely blowing this kid's mind with the fact that, well, she tells him in one part of the book, she tells him that, that there was this guy that was beating his child, and she pretty much, or this thing inside of her pretty much encouraged him to kill the child. All right, again, trigger warnings, I'm sorry about that. And then he took his own life. I mean, just really creepy stuff. And that's not all of it. I mean, there's more of it. So it's kind of up to Ryan and this old man that lives next door. He may not be an old man. He walks on a walker, but he has hip surgery. But this guy next door is also a writer, and he kind of helps Ryan out. And Ryan tells him about what's going on with this girl, and they are both pretty much convinced that yes, this girl has a demon inside of her, and they need to figure a way to get it out. And I don't want to spoil too much more, but I will say this much: this book and this girl in this book just creep me the hell out. I mean, yeah, this girl, the character in this book, Maddie, and this whatever it is inside of her just got under my skin so bad. It's like, after I finished this book, it's like I didn't want to look at a kid. I mean, she's like, no, just get away from me, kid. No, go away. So what am I going to give this? I believe, if I remember correctly, I gave it a 4-star rating. I'm being a little nitpicky, but I think it could have been maybe just a little bit longer, maybe fleshed out a little bit. But like I said, that may be me just being nitpicky about it. But I'm going to stick with my review or my rating of 4 stars. So yeah, that is my review for The Girl in the Basement. It's a novella by Ray Garton. It's only 104 pages if you read it on your Kindle. I don't know how long it is in book form. Anyway, this is going to post on Wednesday, so until then, take care and take two. Until then, take care and stay scared. Bye-bye.